Hello everybody, we're here today to make some lasagna. I'm going to make it in a cast iron skillet. Alright, today I'm going to be making some lasagna in the cast iron skillet on my Camp Chef stove and pizza oven. So I'm going to start making some sauce here for you. Make the sauce. And I got ground beef, tomato puree, onion, garlic, about 2 cloves of garlic, teaspoon of sugar, and some water to thin it down, and olive oil and pepper. So we'll start doing this. I'm going to start with some olive oil in the bottom of the pan. And start browning the ground beef. I got 90-10. Not very much grease. That's why I need a little more oil in the pan. Okay, we'll start getting this browned up and be right back. It's starting to brown real good. I'm going to take and move the beef over here a little bit. And I got a whole onion. Get that going a little bit. I'll put a little more oil in there. Okay, we'll let the onion start caramelizing. Okay, I'm going to put some oil in. And then I'm going to take the garlic. I got the onions all mixed in with the beef here. I got oil right here. I'm going to take 2 cloves of garlic, mince, and start cooking that up. Make sure it don't get burnt. Put a little more. A little bit more. Oh yeah, you can smell that garlic now. That's really good. That's what we want. You want enough oil so when it hits the flavor and then you mix everything up, that oil will get all over into the flavor, will get mixed through. Okay, I'm going to mix it up here. Going to take my tomato puree. Okay,
That's
now
a 28-ounce can of puree.
yeah, it's a really good deal. It doesn't have very much salt in, so I'm going to have to add salt. I'm going to put some about a teaspoon of sugar in here. Sweeten it up just a little bit so you don't get some heartburn.
Take some of the acid away.
Yeah, it takes the acid away, as Cass said. I'm going to take, you should have brought the pepper thing right out. I'll put about a half a teaspoon of pepper in here. And then salt. I'm gonna do about the same. About that much salt. It's about a half a teaspoon. And I'm going to put a little water in to thin it out just a little bit so we can reduce it down. We want it to simmer for everything to come together. All right, now I'm going to put it on low so it can simmer. And we'll come right back and see how it's doing. Okay, I'm using fresh noodles, lasagna noodles. They're at Publix, RAN, if that's how you pronounce it, R-A-N-A. They're nice sheets, and I'll show you how I cut them up. Here I'm trimming up my noodles here. I have an 8-inch cast iron skillet. So to get the round circle, I use the 8-inch lid from a pan, and we'll trim them up to fit. So we'll layer them in next. All right, now that I got the noodles all done, I'm going to make the cheese sauce. Usually use ricotta or
Small curd.
small curd cottage cheese. So I'm going to do small curd cottage cheese. It's more reasonable, and it turns out just as good. So I got a, what is this, a pint? 16 ounces, 16 ounce container of the small curd. Then I got a half a cup of Parmesan. It's not the expensive stuff. It's out of the bottle. And then start stirring that up. Then I'm going to put 2 eggs in. That'll help thicken it up. Get it all mixed up here good. Okay, this is all mixed up and ready to go. And next we'll start putting the
Layers together.
Here with the lasagna. All right, now we're gonna start putting the lasagna together. First I'm gonna put a little olive oil in here. This one doesn't want to work. There we go. And get it around the sides, help it clean and get a little oil in it. And then I'm going to take some sauce, try to get no meat. You want to put this on down here so it don't stick. Okay. Then I'll take 1 sheet of lasagna that I got pre-cut. That's what's nice about this, you can cut them. Okay, now we're going to put some more sauce on. A little more. Okay, and then we put some mozzarella on. I need to get one of these deep cast iron. So we got more layers. Okay, now I had to trim it, put another little piece right here.
And repeat the process. More sauce, more cottage cheese slop, more mozzarella, and layer again.
I'm only doing a little one because it's just me and my wife, and we don't need a great big one. Sometimes I get them throwaway containers, and I make it ahead, freeze it. That way when we're in a hurry, we can just throw it in. And oh, I'm only gonna get the one more layer on here. Okay. And thanks, Kath. I almost forgot the mozzarella. Get ahead of myself here. I always make an extra sauce too, so if you have leftovers, you can take and put, after you microwave it, you can put the sauce over it, heat it up. Oh, it's really good. Now I'm just going to take some sauce. And some mozzarella.
So for the top layer, there's none of the cottage cheese mixture put in, just the sauce and the cheese to melt on top.
I'm gonna have to put some toothpicks in there so I don't stick to the tin foil. Now you can cook this in your oven, but I'm going to cook it in, I got a pizza oven. I'm going to cook it in the pizza oven, and at 350 for with tin foil over it for about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and then take the tin foil off, and then I'm going to put it back in for 5 or 10 minutes until it's brown on top. And we'll be right back. I'm going to put some toothpicks in and put some tin foil on it. Okay, I'm going to be putting the lasagna. I got the tin foil and some toothpicks to keep it away from the cheese, and I got my pizza oven set at 350, and we're going to put that in for about 20-25 minutes.
And it sits on top of a pizza dish. Grate.
I got a grate right there to keep it off the stone so it don't burn up on the bottom. All right, we'll get back with you on this. Okay, I took the tin foil off and then I put it back in. It should be brown enough here. Let's take it out. Looks pretty good there. Nice. All right, I'll take it inside and let it cool and cut it and show you what it's like. Okay, let me cut this. I let it set for a little bit. I hope I set it long enough. I could have set just a little bit longer. Nice lasagna. Cool.
That's hot.
Really good. So that's how it turned out. Okay, the cast iron, we used tomato puree. Tomatoes hard on the cast iron on the seasoning. So after you clean it really good, put it on the stove, heat it up, and then re-season it with some oil, and you'll be good to go. So if you like this video, Please subscribe and hit the bell. Catch you on the next video.